God damn it, got my pills over here, some kind of mental health breakdown medication, whatever it is. Anyway, I got another video reaction here today, commentary, if you will, on some old geezer ranting about the libs. It's one of my favorite things to see, actually, now that I think about it. You see, it's one thing when the young ranted about. That's the new age kind of hatred, you see. It's a new age hatred. They are born, they come up, they have the opinions, and boom. I kind of like, remember when your grandpa, your grandma used to go around saying racist things, but so casually like. They would just randomly, oh, that's N-Town over there. I'm like, huh? N-Town? Like, oh, well, maybe yours didn't, but mine had a little bit of tendencies here. Not even real racism per se, but they would say what would then now be considered racist. But to them, it was so casual, just what things were called. So I do enjoy these old geezers and what they have to say. I'm going to start this up because I got an itchy back and I got to find my scratcher. But let's listen to it here. Take it away now.
We were kids once. Boo, boo, boo. Hey, how about this liberal woman? She is the depiction of the white liberal woman who, you know, I just cannot stand these things.
And you can see that he's got his glass on, a little tilted, not a care in the world. I mean, I love seeing this kind of stuff. It's uplifting to the soul.
The guilt, the white guilt that oozes from them. The condescending way that they speak about things. When they talk about people, Republicans, conservatives, MAGA, they talk like you're in kindergarten. Well, I guess you should have known. Aw, did you vote for Donald Trump? You want to fucking belt them right in the face.
Now, I'll say, I don't necessarily hear them talking that way. They usually are a bit more bitter about it. You son of a, oh, yeah, this is what you get. Oh, you voted, where? Who voted for him? Let's go get him. Get the hair dye. Shh.
Nose ring, the fucking, they're either the young, stupid college ones with blue hair and stuff. And you can almost.
The hair dye is critical. I mean, you tell me if this is true or not. Anybody, you could just have a lineup of people, and just by the looks alone, you could tell right away who is going to be the lib, okay? Is it the one dressed in a rather casual, somewhat formal way, or the guy with the facial piercings, the little spike hair, the dyed color, the torn shirt, all kinds of stuff going on? I mean, it just goes hand in hand with the liberal mindset for the most part. Now, there are some covert ones here who are a little on the liberal side, but they're not going to be outside holding up the signs, MAGA, Tesla, They're not going to be out there doing all that weird stuff. You gotta have, look at the crowd next time. You can tell a crowd immediately from a right versus left. I mean, it's not even a question.
Almost give them a pass. They're young and stupid. They're literally in an indoctrination center. Every day they go into a classroom and are brainwashed by their communist professors. They hang around a group of people that just hit them constantly with, you're white, you have privilege, you're terrible. And they end up believing it because they don't have any real life experiences yet. So you can almost, they're annoying as fuck. I get it. But you can almost say, oh, you poor dummy, wait till you get a little older. The first paycheck usually is a real good slap in the face for some of these. I
haven't said that it's true for the most part. You do see those young dumbos, we might say, going in there. But also, with the many older women going back to college now, they also have a large group within the schools. So it's not just the young and dumb. It's the little older ones who will go in there. And the brain power, I mean, yeah, you can try to excuse the young ones for the ignorance and the youthful stupidity, we will say. I don't think I ever grew out of mine, but that's beside the point. The older ones go back in there. The old women, the old lib women, usually a bunch of rotund, portly critters, kind of bowing out the legs of the chairs when they sit down. But they kind of go in there. I think they like to go back for the community of like-minded fools. And the young ones, I wonder how the young liberals view the older chubbies who are in there just spouting off all the hate.
People just getting out of college, they don't understand things like taxes and all the nonsense programs that their pay goes to, that they worked a few days of the week and they didn't get paid for it. That money is gone. You worked Monday and you worked Tuesday, right? Yeah. You know what you made? What? Nothing. That money's gone. You're giving it, the people that have told you how terrible you are? Yeah, you're giving it to them. So until they get a little taste of real life.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. You could average it out if you want to be nice about it. Say you made this amount per day instead of you just worked for free.
Or they go, wait, no, I'm on your side. And a big fucking gorilla paw smashes them in the face and they wake up a couple of months later. That's an education. But these women, the other group of these liberal white women, I know.
This is what it comes down to. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite sectors of the population. I love seeing them. It's like, I used to go to the zoo when I was a kid. You had to go and sit in the hot sun, wait in lines and see. A lot of times the critters would just be lying down in the shade. They wouldn't be doing anything. What I love about these white liberal women is that they are always out there. They're always on display. Doesn't matter the heat, the day, the rain. They are always out there putting on a show.
Bill Burr. But believe me, there's some truth to this. Most of them are aging out. And this is their way to be relevant and to get attention. They used to get attention from that ass or them tits or a pretty face. That was their attention.
Now, that is true. Maybe more when they were youthful. I always see that. You see the older ones but anyway, to think that they don't get attention now. I mean, they definitely do because the men also grow. And I have seen a great many of the men desperate as all you can imagine. They will pursue those women, but the problem is the women don't really enjoy those guys anymore. They're at the same level, but the women are like, I don't really like you, yeah. So then I agreed with more Anthony's point here on the topic. But the women in any age can get the coveted ass appeal.
People listened to them. They laughed at their jokes, all that stuff. And then they started aging out. And these are the ones that I really, really despise. They still go with the nose ring. They're trying real hard with the hair and the makeup. But you could tell it's like, not quite 25, are you? What happened there? And then they double down on their shitty attitude. Like at that point, you better be a pleasant person. Let's just put it that way. Like that pig from Green Acres, Arnold. Personality goes a long way. Dogs got personality.
That's true. It's like they have been, the women that is, defeated in their youth, and now they're older, and they don't have anything to fall back on as far as the youth. For many women, I had seen that comment the other day on one of my videos asking about that. Well, so it's women can't go to college and get careers first. That's only men can do it. Lady, what are women's main attraction points? What are the attributes that men look for in them? They don't look for the college degrees, the education, the career, and old. They look for women's number one attracting is what? The looks, the youth. Okay, if a guy could have a woman who's 45 or 25, assuming neither is crazy, okay, we'll just put that out there. The women, that is. We all know that men have a little trouble. But if they could have the 25, why would they pick the 45? So by being older, you automatically lose out on one of your biggest attributes. And see, the men doesn't work that way. Men, the youth isn't all that attractive. That's why you see celebrities, men with much younger girlfriends routinely. Gold diggers, perhaps, sure, but it's the status. The men grow older and they can build the status, the career, and those kind of things, the financial, the provision matter to the women. Men are not, I mean, what percentage of men are hooking up with women hoping to get a sugar mama out there? So, the whole role is being reversed here. Women like, oh, I want a career. You don't like my career now? No, they don't. They don't.
I think you'd get, you'd calm down, be a little more open to other ideologies because, you're not making it just on your looks alone anymore, honey. So here's a prime example. This woman is, my platinum hair. She's trashing Donald Trump and MAGA, the usual shit.
She almost looks AI.
She's got a little tiny nose stud. Just enough for her girlfriends. When she goes to the clubhouse at the gated community she lives in, all the women go, oh, look at you with the little, it's my rebellious streak in me. Ah. Oh, I can picture it. Hopping out of her golf cart in her gated Florida community. You look so good. Your hair is amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, because they all of them just yapping to each other about how awesome they are. And you know who else thinks they're awesome? No one. No one else. Now listen to this shit.
That is true for the most part. You see, these women, they glob together because they are not getting the attention from the people they actually want. So they take what they can get by these other liberal-minded women who will, they're in the same boat, right? So by being in the same boat, they don't want to put each other down because by putting one down, they are, if they can have any logic to it, putting themselves down. So by lifting up one another, it just kind of reinforces, oh, I'm doing all right. Yeah, Becky's like this and Karen's like that. Yeah, we're all, it must be normal because we're all doing this.
Shit.
Hi, MAGA. My MAGA friends.
Oh, you can just tell by the tone and let's do it.
I'm just kidding. I'm not friends with MAGA people. No, thank you. But I do have a very serious question for you. I had a pretty long ride from where I just was, and my brain just, I don't even have the radio on most of the time. I'm just in there thinking. And I was just wondering, why you guys hate everything? Why do you hate America? Why are you cool with just sitting and watching the Democratic Republic burn to the fucking ground? And you're not even watching, you're cheering it on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We love to suffer, yeah, because you're gonna also suffer under this authoritarian fascist.
I think that would be her main goal to see done there is the suffering of others. I'll just play this as I rant here. They love, you see, when they bring up that suffering point there, it's not enough to see it. They have to partake in the joy of it. The downfall of others is the real uplifting moment in their lives.
Fever dream.
When are we going to suffer?
You just pretend that you are patriots and you love the Constitution and you love America, but everything you do and say just kind of says the opposite. It says that, it doesn't, the math doesn't matter.
Yeah, with her dumb fuck face. Yeah, because listen how she's talking. This is how she talks to her kids. This is how she, maybe use your big boy voice. when you're talking, in front of company, or we'll have to send you to your room.
Yeah, imagine if you were
We don't want.
sitting across from this woman at the table. You just sat down to meet her, and that face is coming at you. Not like this. I mean, you see this? Look at this. This here, man, it just sets you right at ease. It's just a nice, comforting look. Yes, now we're going to discuss some politics here. Right at ease now. Contrast that with the with the woman here.
I want to do that. I'm making myself mad doing the impression. That's what the condescending. And if she has a husband anymore, or if she ever did, I don't know. That poor bastard having to deal with this when he gets home. Honey, you said you were going to take care of that, and I looked today, and it's not really taken care of, is it? Bam! Ugh. Look at her. What's happening around the
trash
eyes
can's
there?
still there, sweetie.
The mouth. What is that right there? And the neck. That's
How much for the patriarchy?
All right, roll them.
You know what I mean? So I was like, why do they hate America so much? How'd that happen? Why do you hate so many different kinds of people? Why do you hate women? Why do you hate single women?
Just you.
Why do you really hate single women who have cats? Forget if they have fucking blue hair. You're gonna stay up at night. You can't even get past it. I don't know why. They don't have nothing to do with you.
Sounds like some personal experience she's faced here. The old hatred of the single cat women. Well, she ought to think about that for a moment. Yes, why is it that the stereotype here is of single older women with cats who happen to be liberal? Why would that be the case, lady?
Oof.
I don't get it.
We don't hate women. We hate you. We hate women like you. And then she describes herself. Women. Why do you hate women? Why do you hate single women? Why do you hate single women with cats? There should just been a meow in the background to let you know that she has a cat too. Why do you hate single women with cats that are aging out?
Years ago, I had this neighbor woman. Called her the cat lady. She had, seriously, no fewer than 40 cats. Strays just kind of everywhere would just be cats. 40 cats just roaming around weird. Some would break into our house. I woke up one day where there was a cat climbing up on the window shade. We had those old cheap Walmart slats. Just caught between, tearing those up. Maybe that started my despising of the older cat woman. She wasn't that pleasant either. Although at the time, I think we played more pranks on her, so maybe she hated the little right-wing kids. But anyway, well, I'm not going to talk about that because we don't ever hold ourselves accountable here.
Out. Why? Oh, the condescending fucking that tone and the cadence. I don't know how a guy wouldn't just tell her to go fuck herself and run. Maybe they do. Maybe they have. Girls' night.
Why does he think she's single?
Out. Picture her. I bet she's the life of the party. Get a few fucking margaritas in her. Ugh.
Anyway, that's probably good enough for this one here. He's just the old man. Like I said, sometimes the old man, they just go on the rant and they get lost in the bitterness and the little soup they're stirring around the pot. There's any kind of word he recalls from his youth, derogatory nature. We all get the point here, okay? These women, they're lovely. At the heart of it, they're lovely women. They're very caring women. They're very caring women. We know that. They just want to see the good in everybody. They want to see the good in cats. They want to see the good in young people. They just want to go on and instruct with those nice, pleasant tones and voices. And I, for one, I'll probably watch a few more of them after this. I'm going to be converted. I'm going to be with the LGBT flag and everything behind me. This is going to, instead of a purple light, I'm going to have a rainbow one. I'm going to have you're going to hear the meow and the cats, everything. Anyway, what the hell am I even saying? Hit the subscribe thing, whatever you do. I don't know. Some people say to hit it, you bell, comment. I like hearing the rude comments, especially from the liberal ones. I love it, and I love they can't resist it. So if you happen to be a liberal, somebody who hates people like me, I would love to hear from you. I actually would. It really brightens my day when I see that kind of emotion coming at me. I just think, God, everything is right with the world. Right. Get that woman right. See you later, catty.